Gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of Masculine Toxicity. This episode is going to be about red flags and women. It's inadvertently an extension of episode 2 where we talked about that monster who had the dating profile that I read aloud. Check that out if you hadn't. But these are red flags to look out for. Now, whether it seems like the majority of us do the online dating thing now. Whether people want to admit it or not, it seems to be the case. But these red flags aren't just for online dating. I mean, this is just in day-to-day life. You know, whether it's people hook you up or you meet a girl at a bar, whatever it is. Gym, whatever it is. To me, any sensible guy would see these various things and question. Be a little concerned. So let's get right into it. And now, for me, I'm a 3 strikes and you're out guy. Even a 1 could do the job for me, but certainly understand that if you have one of these traits that I'm about to administer here, it doesn't mean it's a no-go. But obviously, the odds are starting to go against you being in my life anyway, or what I would hope any sensible guy would come to a conclusion of. Now, once you get to 3, guys, do yourself a favor, get the fuck out of there. All right? So 3 strikes and you're out. List of characteristics that convey the likelihood of high maintenance fees and problematic women. All right? And this is in no particular order. Funky colored hair. So there might be 3% of women out there who actually on their head don their actual natural color. Women are dyeing their hair, all kinds of things. Now, if it's in the normal categories, you have brunette, black, blonde, red, that kind of thing. All right, that happens. I could roll with it. But these broads that are doing neon colors or, neon green, pink, blue, purple, fire engine red, gray, white, all these weird goddamn things. That's a strike. To me, that says there is some sort of attention-starved disorder going on there. They want to stand out in the crowd, but not in a way to make a positive impact, but just in a look-at-me type of way. It also just screams instability. Now, before I get yelled at, because I know that's what happens on the internet, is understand that anything I say is in general terms. There's always going to be anecdotal evidence to speak to the contrary. However, if you're a betting person, I would bet that the various characteristics that I'm going to describe, these are not the type of women a sensible man wants for a long-term relationship, for a wife or mother of their child, so on and so forth. Sensible men, not other dummies that do the same stuff. Okay? So let's continue. Bad tattoos. This is a big one, guys, and I know bad's kind of a vague term. But to me, it's stuff like this. The typical tattoos on the neck, head, face, fingers and hands. To me, that kind of stuff just shrieks instability and problems for a relationship. Doesn't mean they can't be decent human beings, but there's going to be drama. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans in this relationship. And I found an article I wanted to just touch on. A guy said, do you think tattooed women are unfit to marry or keep as long-term girlfriend? And the response was, now this is from a website called, from an Aaron Sleazy, Men, Women, and Society. Aaron's take on manhood, dating, mating, and gender issues. Tattoos itself are not necessarily the issue. Instead, ask yourself why women get the tattoos, and you will have your answer. In short, women get tattoos in order to send a particular message to their environment. In that regard, it does not really matter how many tattoos she has or how big they are. In fact, I am tempted to say that a middle-class woman with a small, quote, trendy, end quote, tattoo located where only her sexual partners can see is easily as bad as some low-class women with a tattoo covering most of her body. In general, tattoos are a very easy means for getting attention, male attention that is. As any guy with sexual experience can probably tell you, a woman with tattoos is likely to be less stable. Exactly. It's exactly what I'm saying. They're more outgoing and probably better in the sack than a woman who did not get inked. Let's just keep things simple and state that a woman with tattoos is likely to be crazier than one without. I agree wholeheartedly. To me, women that don these sleeve tattoos on the arm, those are the scary ones because they try and project themselves. That's a guy thing to do. You want to marry a dude? As a straight guy, I don't think that's all that appealing. Here's my thing about tattoos. 50 years ago, or maybe in our grandparents' generation, it was rebellious. It was also just a man thing to do. But now it's not a taboo subject anymore. Everybody has tattoos. In fact, it's counterculture to not have tattoos. I'm counterculture apparently because I don't have tattoos. It's no longer viewed that way. Somebody who had visible tattoos a generation ago was perceived very differently than they are today. Today, you don't necessarily think twice about it. When you see it, in terms of, everybody has it. But is that what you want in a potential girlfriend or wife? Is that somebody who's marriage material? I don't know. My thought is, it's one strike. So if that's all they have, maybe. But if they have some more of these things I'm about to list, it's probably going to be a no. Fake eyelashes. Now, fake eyelashes, I don't understand the obsession women have with eyelashes because as a guy, I've never been like, oh my God, go to my buddies. Oh, Matt, you got to see this chick. Oh my God, I met her. She's beautiful. She's amazing. I was just crazy about her. She's got perfect hair, eyes, tits, nose, smile. Everything's great. Whew. But I'll tell you, man, she lost me. Yeah, her eyelashes, they weren't big enough. They didn't do it for me. Didn't do it. So I had to cut her loose. I had to say goodbye. How can I hook up with a gal and find the mother of my child if her eyelashes don't do it for me? No, but women have this thing. But the thing with the fake eyelashes, the really fake ones and the big fake ones, to me, it's not that they just do that or what comes along with it. It's usually going to be high maintenance fees. It's going to be they're really into the facade, which means they are lacking a personality or any kind of, real introspective about themselves. It's just corny. It's cheesy. Girls put in much more effort into something that guys couldn't give a flying shit about. Another one would be women who wear a lot of bright pink. Bright pink gals generally are going to be sky high when it comes to the maintenance fees. High maintenance fees, fellas. So, their phone covers, their nails, their purse, if they wear that brand of clothes called pink, even though it might be a white shirt with black letters. But certainly if they're wearing clothes that are predominantly bright pink, an inordinate amount of pink. Bright pink. Dangerous. Another one would be obnoxiously long fingernails or funky colored fingernails. Goes in the same category as the pink and the fake eyelashes. High maintenance fees. The women who do the girl power mantra type stuff or wear clothes that say the future is female. What the fuck does that mean? It's nonsense. Anyway, those are women you're not going to be able to please. They're always going to dislike you because you're a male. Especially if you're a white male. You're finished. They're going to shit test you. They're going to want a beta male type guy that they can push around and then be pissed off that they have a guy that they can push around. Because alpha males, guys who get shit done and know how to manage a relationship, will turn them off from a romantic standpoint. But sexually, it's just splish splash down there in their panties. Exact opposite for the beta males. Their fucking pussy dries up. But they feel like it's the type of guy that they can be with because they can control them, manage them. It's a no-win situation for guys out there right now. Women on dating profiles who say, I like shopping, Guys, that means you can never, ever fulfill their needs. You could buy them a brand new Porsche. They're going to want a better one with diamond studded this, that, and the other. Women who adamantly love to shop, they're going to blow right through your bank account. They're going to expect you to take them to the fanciest restaurants, buy them the fanciest bags and clothes and shoes. Never could please them. It's never going to happen. An inordinate amount of selfies. I hate even saying that term. From here on out, I'm going to say self-pictures because it makes me gag and cringe when I say that term. But anyway, if on these dating websites or on their Facebook or Instagram or any of these stupid-ass social media websites, if all their pictures of them taking a self-picture from any angle, whether it's one right after another in their car or in their bathroom at work or at their desk at work or bathroom at home, same picture every other fucking day or more, it's going to be rough, guys. Because A, they're putting themselves out there a lot because they're gonna jump to the next monkey branch. As many of us know what the term hypergamy stands for. Look it up if you don't know, but women are very hypergamous. The women that do the inordinate amount of self-pictures are hypergamous. They're always trying to present themselves, or I should say, they love themselves so much they feel like the world needs more of them making the same stupid face over and over again. A couple other more subtle red flags. Speaking negative of all of their exes. It's always the ex-boyfriend's fault. Never, ever has a relationship that came to its demise been due to anything that they did or didn't do. It's always the guy's a dick. A guy was mean to me. He was verbally abusive. He was physically abusive. He was cheating on me. Blah, 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 blah. I don't buy a lot of it because we've seen too many the girl who cried wolf type situations. Have you ever heard a girl say, yeah, that relationship failed because of me? It just doesn't happen. Women don't have that internal ability to reflect and go, how can I learn and improve from this relationship so that in the next one I don't make the same mistakes. And so I'm a stronger, independent person. Doesn't happen, guys. Couple more. Women that are overly obsessed with the gym and CrossFit and things like that, because most of the time it's not necessarily about their health, it's about their look. It's about finding that guy in the gym, but they're always going to want to find the next biggest and baddest dude. Now, they're also the type of women who wear, the yoga pants, spandex pants, and take self-pictures at the gym. It's, of course, go to the gym. I think it's important. I've been going to the gym regularly my entire life, and I certainly appreciate any guy or gal who's going to do that. But when that's what your whole life is, whether you're a guy or a girl, it's frightening. But when it's a girl, it's really bad because there's some sort of insecurity they're trying to overcome. And you can say that about guys as well, but I don't date or fuck guys. So that's null and void for this episode. And this is a no-brainer, guys. Face piercings. And, you can maybe get away with a nose. Maybe. But the stuff like the bull nose ring or the lip ring or like the random pierce in their cheek. Stuff like that. Eyebrow rings, probably okay. But when there's a bunch of them, no, that's not the type that you want to bring home to mom, that's for sure. Those chicks are going to be insane. They're probably cutters. They're certainly going to be full of drama and issues. Tell me your thoughts. What'd I miss? What are some red flags that you've come across that I didn't think of? I'm sure there's plenty. Where am I wrong? Are you dating an awesome gal who's maybe got 3 or more of the traits I mentioned? Tell me about it. Love to hear it. Anyway, guys, that's episode 3 of Masculine Toxicity. I appreciate you checking it out. Episode 4 coming soon. If you haven't listened to 1 or 2, give it a go. And I certainly appreciate your input. So if you come up with any topics you want me to touch on, I'm all ears. Catch you soon.